Mike, how you doing?
Pretty good.
I know times, told you it'd be a little while, but. You want your sandwich?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Since you've been down here and since we first talked, I had told you basically that I was, what we're waiting on is some autopsy stuff and this and that, and I mean, if I could just, again, run down, I know I got the story, but I'm hearing it myself, and I'm trying to put this together. You guys, you pick her up from her mom's, you go to Fern's, have some cocktails, 4 or 5 beers, shot of Patron. At no time are you guys talking about having sex or anything. You go back to your place on South Robert, and you get back there. You leave the bar right before last call. You go right back to your place.
Around, I don't know if it was, I don't know exact times, but I know we were out of there, before closing.
Okay, and then you go back to your place. You don't go anywhere else. And then when you're at your place, you guys are starting the foreplay, hugging, kissing, right?
Yeah.
And then and eventually you're in the bedroom and you start taking each other's clothes off, right?
Yeah.
And then after her clothes are off, you start kissing her, right? Kissing her body, Is that right? That's what you're telling me. And then you started penetrating her with your fingers, right?
Yeah.
Your right hand, you said? 2 fingers? And then then you had sex with her? When did you have penetration with your penis?
Shortly after that, I don't know,
Okay.
not long after that. I mean, immediately.
Mhm. Did you also put your fingers in her anal area, or did you just put your penis in her anal area?
You know what, I think I put my fingers there too.
Okay.
I think I did.
Which one? Which hand?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I
You don't
don't
remember
remember.
which?
I really don't remember, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't think I don't know. I can't say yeah, I can't say no. I don't remember.
Okay. So you don't know if you put your hand in your fingers?
In her anal?
Yeah.
I don't, man, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. And then she grabbed your hand to push it in further?
Pulled my hand in.
And then it was dark because you didn't have the light on, right? You said? And you were on the bed, on the floor, everywhere. And then eventually, when you guys were done, you turn the lights on, you see all the blood, so you start cleaning up. You said you wiped her stomach, right?
Like her, legs or whatever.
Hello, Scott. Yes. Okay, went to warrant. Okay. All right, sounds good, John. Thanks, sir. That's okay. Okay, bye. Okay, so you don't recall whether did you put your fingers in her butt, anal area, or did you put your fist?
I don't remember doing that. I didn't put my fist in her.
Okay.
In her butt, I don't think. No, I didn't do that.
Okay. So then you turn the light on, there's blood, you clean it up, and did you wipe her down?
Kind of, just gave her a,
Okay.
and then she wiped herself down after that.
Okay. And then she started getting dressed,
Yeah.
right? And she dressed herself, you said, right? And then what'd you do? You sat kind of on the floor, on the bed area. She was getting dressed, she wanted to ride home. When did you start cleaning up?
while all that's going on, that's when I started doing that. I
Okay.
didn't even call it cleaning it up, really. I just kind of wiped a couple spots and then that was it.
And then you lay down on the bed,
Mhm.
and did she ask you for a ride, or did you?
No, when I came back and lay back on the bed, that's when we established that she was going to stay.
Okay, how did you establish that?
She said she was.
Okay. And was she was fully dressed then, right?
Yeah.
Had shoes on, pants on, shirt on?
I don't know if she had her shoes on or, I don't recall, but I know she had her pants and her shirt
Okay.
and stuff on.
Did you help her at all to take her shoes off when you guys were undressing each other?
Sure I did, yeah.
Okay. Did her socks come off at all?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I think her socks were off.
Okay, and then, so then you decide she's gonna stay,
Mm-hmm.
and then you said she laid on the bed, you fell asleep, and then, and you said she wasn't in pain,
No.
screaming for help, or, in any pain that would indicate she needed help, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said basically that she was pretty much enjoying it,
Yeah, we were enjoying the sex. Yeah.
and that you didn't do any
No drugs.
no drugs at all. And then you wake up again in the morning, and she was where again? On the bed or on the floor?
When we woke up,
Yeah.
on the, I think she was on the floor, on the bed? I think she was on the bed. I don't remember, man. I've been going over it 1,000 times too. I don't even remember. I think she was on the, I remember.
Okay. So you don't remember?
I remember what I told you. I just don't remember.
Okay, and then you said you get up, go to the bathroom to wash off again and get a drink of Gatorade, right?
Yeah.
And that's when you come back in,
Yeah.
and then you try to wake her up, right? Because was she awake when you walked out of the bedroom?
No.
Okay, and then you come back in, and that's when you try to get her attention to wake her up, right?
Yeah.
And you pat her on the face and shake her shoulders, and she doesn't respond, right?
Right.
Okay, and then that's when you get scared?
Not really scared, just kind of shocked, like what the fuck, what's going on? Yeah, you could say scared.
And then you called
That's
Tony,
when I picked up the phone and called my brother,
and then he told you to hang up and call 911.
No.
You did. Do you know who lives downstairs from you?
I don't know. I don't know the lady.
Okay. Do you know if she was home or not?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never seen her, never paid attention to lights or none of that, so I couldn't tell you if she was there or not.
Okay. The fisting thing, you said you've done it with other girls before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this just like a fantasy thing of yours that you like to do, or is it just?
Not at all, my intention wasn't to fist her.
Okay,
I was just playing with her pussy and she pulled my hand inside her.
okay,
And yeah, it was, no, not even like that, no fantasy, none of that, no fetish, none of that bullshit.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no, nothing like that.
So were you dating her, or were you just?
Well, we were kind of just talking. Yeah, I mean, define dating, and everybody's kind of a little bit different, but.
Or do you call her your girlfriend, or
No.
not? You don't call her your girlfriend?
I don't call her my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were talking, communicating on a daily basis.
Okay. And she went over to your place willingly, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I just came from the autopsy. And the doctor that does the autopsy, remember when I told you, I mentioned other women in the office and how when they have babies and if they get, during pregnancy, it's very painful for them. During pregnancy, a good portion of those women require medicine to keep them from being in so much pain because of giving birth.
I understand, been there, done that.
Okay. We're having a hard time, the doctor even says, it's not believable that she wouldn't be in pain for what happened to her. The story's not jiving with what the doctor says.
I'm trying to jive nobody.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm trying to jive, I'm not trying to jive, whatever you want to say. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you exactly what the hell happened. No, yeah, but, I mean, you guys are putting your pieces together and I have to take it to the judge. I mean,
Were you, I mean,
you know?
did you get scared? Did you freak out when you were doing this, or?
No, it was sex. We're having a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was no hurting, no pain, no gagging, no fetish, none of that shit. It was sex. It was sex.
Did you ever hit her in the head or anything?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Never, man. It's none of that bullshit. Ever, ever, ever. None. It's not in my pedigree, man.
Michael, the doctor said she had to have been in pain.
Well, the doctor wasn't in the room with
Was
us.
what happened to her.
Well, I could see that, but the doctor wasn't in the room. The doctor doesn't know what the hell happened. I do.
Well, the body
I'm
says,
telling you.
I tell you, the body tells the doctor what happened.
Well, the body doesn't tell her that she was.
And no woman, unless they were drugged, would enjoy what happened to her.
They find drugs in her?
That'll be tested.
Good. I hope it comes out because there was no drugs in her.
I'm hoping there is drugs in her.
Well, there wasn't. There's
Because
no
no
drugs
woman
whatsoever.
would go through that without being
Well, you know
in
what?
pain.
She
They would.
did. She did last night.
She's the only woman in this world that would go through pain.
I don't know about that.
With what happened to her.
I don't know about that, but she did last night. She enjoyed it. What we were doing, it was enjoyable to her.
Okay.
She wasn't screaming. It was no pain. It was she was yelling, but I mean, it wasn't pain yells. It was more and more and more. You know, faster, harder, shit like that. It wasn't get the fuck off me. You're hurting me. None of that, man. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
The body has nerves.
I understand.
And these nerves cannot be controlled except by pain.
I understand that.
Okay.
I understand all the science of it.
Her entire insides were ripped.
Her insides were ripped?
Her insides were ripped.
What do you mean her insides were ripped?
Her inside was so ripped, it was all the way up to her spleen.
Well, I'll show you my shit. It ain't gonna reach her spleen.
No, but your hand will.
My hand, I'm telling you, it was that far in.
Okay.
That far in. I wasn't up in there fucking punching nothing.
Okay.
Just quick couple times and pulled it out. You know?
Well, that wasn't a couple times, and it wasn't just to this part here.
Well,
If
that's,
you put that to where it's at, it goes a lot further in there than that.
oh no, man. That, I don't know. What can I tell you?
And the anal area was very, very seriously damaged.
Oh no, man. There was no objects, nothing going inside of her.
The only thing I could say that went inside her was your hand. That's what I'm saying.
Right there.
But you know what? That hand went in and killed her.
No, it didn't, man.
It did.
Tell me that shit.
I just told
She's
you
my
that.
friend. She's my fucking friend. You sit there and tell me that?
I just told you.
All right, I'd rather see
And a
that than be
doctor,
done.
and a doctor told us
Shit
that.
about that doctor, man. They weren't there last night. Nobody was there. Me and her were there.
No, but the doctor opened her up and found out that hand went a lot further up into that area.
I wasn't up here with it, no. Wasn't over here with it.
I'm saying close to about here.
Oh, further than that bone.
Okay,
Right about there.
Okay.
Just like I showed you, man.
okay.
You know, there's,
You know what, another thing is the doctor said after this happened to her and she gets dressed, puts your pants on, that the amount of blood that was there, that was leaking out and that was coming out of her, that was still in her, would have filled those pants with blood in the crotch area, and it wasn't. There was no blood in the crotch. None.
What the hell am I?
Those are the impossibles. Those are
Impossibles?
Yeah.
You mean it can't happen?
Physically can't happen.
It fucking happened. What do you mean it physically can't happen?
Because you dressed her.
I dressed her?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you got your story, I guess, huh? What are you interviewing me for if you got all your shit?
Is that true?
No, it's not true. You want me to agree to something?
No, I'm not.
Well, you're not going to coerce me. You're not going to trick me.
I'm not going to try to coerce you.
Outwit me about
And I'm not.
putting pieces together and having me bullshit.
I think you were sexually involved with her
Yeah, we
to
were.
a point where it was too rough, and it eventually killed her, and you were scared after
No,
that.
that's bullshit.
Okay, so you weren't scared. Because the sex killed her.
I didn't know it killed her. I didn't know that killed her. How the hell?
She's dead on your floor.
I realize that after the fact. After the fact that I wake up and I see her, I realize she's dead. I'm still seeing her in my fucking head. She's my friend.
Did 15 people come in the house and kill her? No, it was just you and her.
Just me and her.
Yeah.
Exactly. No doctors. No women.
Nope.
No autopsy.
But the body tells the story.
Well, then you got your story then.
So the story that the doctor says is what we go with.
That's what you're going with. That's not what I'm going with. I know what it is.
You have to answer the questions on how
I
they
didn't answer
happen.
none of them questions.
Well, then it's wrong.
What do you mean it's wrong?
If you can't answer the questions why there's no blood in the crotch of her pants when she's getting dressed and laying down with her clothes on, nobody in this world would bleed like she's bleeding, ripped like she's ripped, and not fill that crotch with blood. She was on the floor when the clothes were put on her, and that's how she was when you finally picked the phone up and called, because you were scared.
Oh, okay.
I don't blame you for being scared.
Okay.
I'd be scared to death.
You're right, but you're wrong right now.
No, how am I wrong?
Because it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen. I didn't dress her. I didn't fucking put her panties on her and pull them up and check to see if there was blood. I didn't do all that. I didn't do that shit.
She's got a hole in her.
What the fuck does that got to do?
Because she's bleeding internally.
I understand.
Uncontrollably.
I understand that.
And you did it.
I did it, huh?
Yes, you did it.
Okay, well, you got all your
You
evidence.
put your hands in there. You put your hands so far in there that you ripped her insides and ripped her spleen.
I did not do. I didn't go all up inside her like that. I wasn't all inside her ripping and tearing away.
She would not be sitting in a bar having 4 drinks and a shot of Patron if she had went before she went to your place and her insides were like they are now. She wouldn't be able to be out there in the world without screaming. Unless she was on medication to kill the pain, to numb her body. Dude, if you did this...
Dude, I didn't do it.
You did do it. You put your hands in her.
Then why are you asking me if I did do it?
Okay, then why did you say you didn't do it?
Because I didn't do it. I didn't fucking kill her. I didn't put my...
I'm not saying you intended to kill her.
Yeah, I didn't do all
I'm
that
not
to her.
saying you intended to kill her. But
She
what I'm saying...
pulled my hand inside her.
I think she was trying to pull your hand away from
No, that's bullshit. You can think all you want, man. If you got everything you need on that little piece of paper, what the hell are we talking
We're
for?
good to go with that paper, right? Because
Well,
that's what's going to a judge or a jury's going to look at.
I understand.
They're going to look at factual evidence.
I understand that.
The body tells us everything.
Okay, well, it doesn't tell you everything, because I was there and it doesn't.
It tells you how she died.
Doesn't tell you everything.
It tells you how she died.
It doesn't really.
Yes, it does. I'm going to have a doctor with many years on the job of doing this come in and say, this is how she died. And this is, by showing you the photos, by showing his medical opinion on all these different things, this is, by looking at it, people die for certain things. He's going to be able to come in and say what caused her death. And what caused her death was your hand up inside of her causing some serious rippage. Now we can go for murder 1, intentional murder, you intended to kill her.
Come on, man, you already know I didn't do that shit.
Or you can tell me that the truth that you were involved in a sex act and it went a little too far because you got excited and you were going to town like, whoa, it's a sex thing.
Yeah.
Normally when you're involved in sex, sometimes you can go a little too far because you're getting so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what I need to know. Is it you intended to kill her or did you not intend to cause her death by doing what you did because you were overly excited about what you were doing. Maybe she was screaming for help and you didn't hear it.
Oh, come on, man. This ain't my first go around with having sex.
So you know not to tell me what, right? So you know not to tell me anything about what happened.
I told
Because it's
you
not your first go around.
everything that happened. What do you mean I tell you nothing?
She died
I
because
told
your
her
hand went up
everything.
inside of her and ripped her insides apart.
That's what the doctor's saying?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What do you want me to say? He's lying?
No, I want you to tell me why. I want to know why. When I take this to a jury and a judge, and the question they're gonna wanna know is, why? If they don't have the why, they just have the no, and they don't have the why, if it was because you got excited and you may have went too far, I mean, she's dead. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt that the insides of her are torn up. There's no doubt that her anal area is ripped that much with jagged edges. I mean, you can pull it like this and you can fit a hand in there. You can hold her stomach apart and you can put your hand in her vaginal area all the way up to her spleen where it's punctured and ripped. She's got bumps on her head, indicating that she was struck in the head.
No, she wasn't struck in the
Of
head.
course she wasn't.
She wasn't, none of that.
But the doctor can say, because when they did the autopsy,
Let them doctors look on these hands and tell me where I struck somebody in the head. Because they can look at my hands and determine.
even the pressure of you kneeling on her stomach.
Come on, man, no. Now I'm kneeling on her stomach?
I'm saying, even the pressure of you kneeling on her, or your weight on her, can cause puncture to a certain part of the thing if you're going in there. I mean, if you're excited and you're just going at it, I mean, because, you know, the hormone of the male being so excited about what he's doing.
Yeah, but I'm not a caveman.
Okay, but still, I mean, you know, when a man is having sex and it's about ready to come, right?
Yeah.
You're going to town and you're about ready to ejaculate. I mean, how many men can actually, when it's at that point just to explode and maybe a little bit starts, and they say, okay, stop, okay. It's hard. You just got, even if you just pull it out and let it go and let it explode,
Yeah.
you can't. It's the same way with the way some people can get wrapped up in what they're doing, that, you know, you're going at it.
Oh, yeah, but some people do have self-control.
Okay,
You know, unfortunately, I do have self-control. I know what I did, man. I know what I did.
what you did caused her death.
Okay, you keep saying that and you keep pissing me off because she's a fucking friend of mine.
I know.
You
So-
keep reminding me like you might as well just slap me in the face, kick me in the nuts.
So were you scared that what happened? I mean, that she
Scared
died because
of what though?
of going to jail or having somebody walk in and see her naked and bleeding all over the place from her vaginal and anal area.
I called the cops.
I know.
I'm the one who
Because
called.
she wasn't responding. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
How are you acting? You're acting like somebody that did something. Well, you're not acting that you did it, but you were involved in a sex act that caused her death. And after you've realized she wasn't alive or wasn't responding, when somebody's not breathing or they're laying there, I mean, that's pretty simple to say, well, she's not breathing, and with that much blood around, it looked like somebody came in there and slaughtered somebody.
I know.
So, I mean, you should have known, well, maybe she's dead. And then that's why you called. You
Of
know?
course.
And that's why you called Tony. And that's why you called, and he told you call 911.
Yeah.
You called because you were wanting them to come here and help you.
We needed her help for her ass.
So, then I need to know, did you intend to kill her?
No, I never intended to kill her.
You just, then you intended to have
Sex, we're having sex.
fantasized
No,
sex.
no fetish, no.
Or fetish sex.
No, none of that.
This is just something that's,
Just sex. We're just having sex. Sex.
well, you do know.
No tortures, no chamber, no shackles, no ropes, no none of that.
Okay, but again, I go back to how much she was ripped,
Yeah.
and where that rip went all the way up inside her stomach. If she wasn't drugged and out of it, she had to have been in pain. There's the doctor says there's no way possible she was not in pain when that inside part of her was ripped. Maybe it was enjoyable for her when you were just inside the opening. But when you find, I mean, this is what I'm saying, where you're getting excited, how deep can I go? You know, when you're having sex with somebody and you're like trying to go, you want to go as deep as you can, right? You want to go, you don't?
Her hand pulling me inside. This hand, she had her hand pulling me inside. Started right here, came to here, her hand was in there too. My hand's in there and her hand's in there. She's pulling my hand in. That's what happened. She's pulling my hand inside her. What the, you know, what am I gonna do? I'm not a fucking caveman. You know, I do have a little self-control, man. It's not a fucking beast where it's just, okay, oh, pussy, yeah. And fucking no, man. Hell no. She was a friend of mine. Fucking old family's friends of mine.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. All of them. Every one of them.
Come in.
Can I see it for a second?
Okay. What are you thinking, Mike?
What am I thinking?
Yeah, what are you thinking about what I just told you about what happened?
You know what I'm thinking right now
I
is,
just think, listen, wait, 1 second. This here, tape measure. Okay, you're probably an average sized guy. Average guy, I think they have written average is like 6 inches for a penis. You know, can you go like this once, and I'll show you a measurement real quick with the other hand, the hand you were using. How far did you have your hand in there?
about 8 inches.
Okay. You know where the damage goes to?
You didn't?
14.
14?
That's where the damage goes to.
Well, wasn't that far in her.
That's where the damage is at.
Oh, that's great, but I wasn't that far in her.
Well, if your hand wasn't that far, then what was in her that far?
You guys are the detectives, man. What do you
To
want?
me, it was your hand.
Yeah, it was my hand. Not that 14 inches inside her.
That's what the doctor said.
Well, the doctor wasn't there.
The doctor's, she's on the bed,
Okay.
cut open.
Yeah.
And the doctor is going up as far as the body will go with damage.
Okay.
He says up 14 inches is where the damage ends.
Okay.
That's what he says.
I know, and I believe you. That's what you tell me. You keep telling me that. I keep hearing it.
And he's gonna come in and say, in court,
Let him. He's gonna have to. He's gonna get subpoenaed. Yeah, of course he's gonna come in and say all that bullshit.
it's bullshit?
For me, yeah. Hell yeah it is. My fucking friend laid up over there and I'm getting blamed for it. Get a bitch, man. Oh, no, man.
Well, I don't know.
You
It sounds like you really don't care that
I don't fucking care.
you go for first degree murder or you go for,
What do you mean I
accidental.
don't care? Of course I care.
Well, the only way for us to know is whether or not you didn't intend to do this.
Of course not.
Okay, but at what point did you realize that it was gone? You went and cleaned up.
Yeah.
This had already happened. She was in so much pain, she couldn't have helped you clean. She couldn't have.
She did. What do you mean she couldn't have? You keep telling me the what ifs and the could have.
I'm telling you what a doctor's gonna say.
I don't give a shit about what the doctor's saying. I was in the room.
You should start giving a shit
Well,
about
I
what
do
the
not.
doctor
I
said.
still don't.
Well, you should.
Well, I don't. Well, we're gonna find out. It wasn't intentional. I did not intend to kill her. We're having sex. She enjoyed it. Just like everything that's in there is what I fucking told you, man. I'm not gonna go around my story.
Why
Start
not?
beating around the because go from the truth. Stray away from the truth.
Okay.
You want me to stray from the truth? Is what you're
Well,
saying.
you've already told me a couple things in here that we've already proven is not truthful.
Okay, what's that?
The pants
The pants.
that you put on her,
The pants I put on her.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys know that for sure, of course.
because if she put them on herself.
Bullshit. You
Okay,
already know
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Those facts that
Yeah.
happen, that a doctor can prove that
Mhm.
nobody in this world would do these
How
things.
can you prove that if you're not in the room?
Because the body tells him, a doctor's a doctor. He can tell when a body should be in pain.
So he can tell when I put her pants on, or if she put her pants on? He can tell that?
It took more than the time.
can tell that.
Yeah, he can.
He can?
Yes, because
That would have been-
there would have been more blood in her crotch.
She needs to be in Vegas.
You know how much blood was in her crotch?
How much?
None.
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 Okay. How much blood was on the bed and on the floor?
Yeah, and why isn't it in her crotch?
You tell, she cleaned up, we cleaned up?
Okay, and if she was sitting up or stood up or moved around with that hole in her bottom, she would have had blood in her crotch.
Okay.
She would have. There's no doubt about that.
Okay.
Because there was still a lot of blood in her stomach area that would have seeped right out into those pants.
Okay.
There is.
Okay.
So that in itself, when you said that she got up and put her pants on, is not true. I'm calling you a liar on that.
Great. And I'm gonna call you a liar too, because you don't know what the hell happened. I do.
Okay?
So you're lying too. Fuck it, you're a liar too.
Okay, I'm calling you a liar.
Okay, and I'm calling you one back.
It's not in about whose name game in here.
Then quit calling me
It's
a liar.
it's about you going to prison.
I know exactly. What do you think I'm fucking been here thinking about? I know exactly what I'm under.
And I think you know exactly what you're up against. And that's why you're going to stick with this story that, you know, you didn't
The
kill her.
truth?
You didn't kill her.
Of course I didn't kill her.
What you did killed her.
I didn't try to kill nobody, man. I wasn't trying to kill nobody.
What you did killed her.
Okay, you keep saying that.
What,
You keep saying that. Yeah, okay. I understand that. You don't have to tell me 1,000 times. I understand that. What I did killed her. You keep saying that,
Yep.
so, okay.
you had a sexual act that the majority of the population doesn't have, the type of sex.
The majority of, oh, come on, man, you're not taking tolls, are you?
No, I'm not, but
Then how
I
do
do
you
read
read
magazines. Okay, I do read doctor
Well,
magazines.
get on the internet. Shit, there's a whole world out there that does do this.
Yep. And sometimes it goes too far.
Yeah,
And yours went too far.
okay.
She's got a rip in her vaginal wall all the way up 14 inches, all the way up to her spleen. And you can sit there, Mike, and shake your head and say that you didn't go up that far.
I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm shaking my head, not even about that.
Because it's just personal, because I
No,
called you a liar.
You're so fucking far off. I'm sitting here, what I'm visualizing is Gabi laying on my bed dead.
Yep.
That's what I'm visualizing. That's why I'm sitting here
Okay.
shaking my head, no. No, it didn't happen. I'm still kinda in shock.
And you panicked,
I
and you
didn't
started
panic.
cleaning up.
Nobody panicked.
Everybody panics in that
I didn't- what are you
situation.
talking? You weren't in
Unless
bed.
you're a cold-hearted murderer.
Come on, man.
But
This discussion is going nowhere.
why'd you alter the scene then, by cleaning it up?
Alter the scene.
To us, that's altering the crime scene.
Well, you clean it up. That's something you do. You clean it up.
You clean it up before you call the cops.
No, actually, no. Nope,
No, you cleaned up after you called the cops.
no. We just, fuck. Called my brother, called the cops. Yeah, that happened within 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes.
So after it happened, you called the cop, you got up, you cleaned real quick, and then you called the cops.
No, man, I cleaned before that. I cleaned, wiped down the wall. The only thing I cleaned was the wall and her legs,
Okay.
her stomach, and the little piece of vomit. We weren't going through the carpet and trying to vacuum and all this and that. We weren't doing none of that. You guys seen the scene? You seen where I wiped the wall here, wiped a little streak there, dripped the blood up? That was it. There's no cleaning, there was no plotting. I put all the rags right there for you guys to find. Put all the rags in the bathroom for you to find, all my shirts in a bag for you guys to find. I didn't alter no scene. I didn't hide nothing. I didn't take nothing anywhere. I called the fucking cops and I waited right there, like a man should.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I did.
Who was involved in a sex act that caused her death.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
So you have to understand that.
I do understand. You keep saying that, how could I not understand it?
Do you believe me when I say that the sex act that you had caused her death?
No,
Okay. Do you believe a doctor when he says that?
no.
Okay, who do you believe, yourself?
I believe me and...
How much
who was
schooling
in
have you
it.
had as a doctor?
None,
Okay,
none. How much sex has that doctor seen?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's not about the doctor, it's about you.
You keep saying it's about the doctor. You
It's
keep
not
talking
about the
doctors
doctor's
coming in,
sex life.
Doctors into this,
It's about
doctors
what
into
the
that.
doctor knows and his experience and what he's done and his professionalism at doing his job.
Okay, and then, great for him. I don't understand what all that talk has to do with what we're talking about. I just don't understand it.
That your sex act caused her death.
I know, that's the 10th time he said it.
Okay, I'll keep saying it until
Keep
you
saying
understand,
it.
until you realize that your sex
Until I say, you know what, yeah, you're right. And I tell you what you want to
because you
hear.
don't want to believe that your sex act
Because
caused
I don't
her
think
death.
it did.
What did then? What caused
Hey
her
man,
death?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what caused her death.
Okay, great.
So that's because you don't know.
In your opinion.
We do know.
Okay, well, you think you know.
No, we do know.
That's-
Because the
okay.
doctor told us.
Okay.
And the doctor's gonna prepare a document
Mhm.
that's gonna say the exact same thing that I just told you, that sex act caused her death.
Okay.
And then it'll get into details on what was all ripped. I mean, and you tell me you put your hand in there.
Mm-hmm. I didn't put my arm in there.
Okay, people minimize everything they do. you
Okay.
know? And
Yeah.
minimizing is minimizing,
Okay.
not telling the full thing.
It wasn't the full thing.
Was she enjoying it this far?
I don't know, I didn't go that far up.
Okay. Then something went that far up.
Okay. Okay.
So we tell the jury,
I'll
he's,
do-
look at these, I know you don't give a fuck about the jury. I know you don't give a fuck about
Jury,
it.
man? Shit.
So when they're gonna decide whether you're guilty or innocent,
Yeah, you're right.
then you might give a fuck about a jury.
I'll
And then you
give a
might give a
fuck, yeah.
fuck about the judge, when the judge is gonna sentence you to how long you're gonna get
I
sentenced.
probably won't give a fuck. Yeah, you're right, I do give a fuck right now.
And then when
I
it
do.
comes
I
time
do
for
care.
the judge sentence you, it all depends on remorse and understanding what you did was wrong. Or understanding what you did was an accident that caused her death. But when I write my report and say that you disagree with everything the doctor says, and the doctor don't know a fucking thing.
I'm saying the doctor wasn't in the room with us.
Yep.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
you're saying you call the doctor a liar, you calling me a liar.
Yep, so you called me one.
Because I'm going by the facts.
Okay, and I'm going by what was there, what happened.
Okay.
The facts.
And everybody that's involved in a situation
nobody
like
involved
this
except
always
her.
tells the truth.
Ain't nobody involved except me and her.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's the whole issue. There is nobody else
You're
to
absolutely
blame
right.
this on, but you.
Yeah, so you're putting it on me, put it on me.
We are.
I know you are.
I just need you to help me out and say
And say, yeah.
that you're sorry.
I am sorry. I told you that from the jump, I'm
So
sorry.
why would you be sorry if you didn't cause her death?
Finagle it another way so I can admit to something.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. No,
I'm not.
dude, I'm not that stupid.
Of course you're not stupid.
I
Why aren't you
stupid?
Why
I
aren't
was
you
stupid, but I'm not.
Because you've been around the block.
A couple times.
You've been educated by
A couple
people.
times.
Okay?
Yeah.
You
A couple times.
got family that educates you.
Yeah, a couple
that's
times.
good.
Read a few books.
Yes.
Read a few books in my day.
So you know.
Yeah.
You know what to say and what not
I
to
know a
say.
little bit.
And you know that's going to rely on a judge and a jury to find you
And my
guilty.
defense lawyer.
Yep.
Yeah, understand that.
Okay. And you realize when a judge sentences you, it's all going to be on your remorse.
Yeah, I understand that too.
People go to prison for longer if they don't, say
Yeah.
they're sorry.
I know.
Okay.
I know. When the judge asks me if I'm sorry, I'm say, yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry my friend's dead.
And when the judge asks you when you're found guilty, if you're found guilty, did you do this? And you're going to still deny that you caused her death.
Well, when the judge asks me, then we'll see what happens.
Okay. 14 inches
14 inches.
worth of damage.
Wow.
I know they took pictures of your body, and your penis isn't 14 inches.
No. Neither's my hand.
No, but your forearm goes up 14
Well,
inches.
so does yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I wasn't there, remember? It was you and her.
exactly. So you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So
I
it
do.
wasn't my forearm, it was
Yeah,
yours.
Exactly. It was my hand, not my forearm.
No, your hand went up further to touch the
No,
other
you
parts
got-
that ripped. And then she's got bumps on her head that needs to be explained.
Explain them. What do you
I
explain?
can't.
I can't
You're
hear
the
it.
one that was there. You explain them.
What did I hit? What did I do? Kick her? What did I do?
You explain them.
I don't know how the hell he got there.
Well, they have to be explained. Everything that happened to
She
her
gonna bump
body.
your head at home the day before?
No, they can
No?
tell when those bumps happen.
Oh, they can?
Yes, they can.
Then why are we talking?
Because I need you to tell me what happened in that room, because remember, you and her were the only ones in there.
Flip through them pages. That's it right there. Everything you're gonna say?
No.
Yeah. Tell me no. Yeah.
I told you no.
Well, I'm
Don't
telling you
believe me.
yeah. Well, you ain't got to believe me. You ain't the judge or the jury. You don't have to believe me.
Okay. They're the ones gonna listen to my story.
And that's fine. And then they're gonna listen to mine.
Yep, and I'm gonna write this down, and they're gonna look at it and say, that's baloney.
Okay, that's fine.
We've got this guy here with all his credentials telling us that this woman would have been in pain, screaming unless she was drugged and out of it,
No.
to the point where this is what happened. And then you're gonna have a jury listening to that guy, that doctor, tell him. And I mean, imagine the women on the jury who are gonna be able to see these pictures.
No, what do you-
Okay, how do you think?
What do you mean, how do I think?
How do you think they're gonna, when they see the pictures of that, like that, they're gonna say, oh my God, I mean, we had several people that are watching that, and they're like, oh my God, we haven't seen this forever.
You know what, that's what the jury's gonna have to decide. They're gonna have to hear opening, closings from both sides, and then they're gonna lay out the facts, and man, that's what we gotta go through. You know, I understand that. I know the damn doctor's not gonna get on the stand and talk, and then, oh, okay, that's the only person we got. Oh, man.
Well, the doctor's just gonna come in and say the facts, we're gonna tell them who was there with.
Yeah, then my defense is gonna cross-examine.
And then your story's gonna tell us you were there, you and her were the only one there.
You're absolutely right.
So nobody else caused her death. The things that she would have done in her own life that night in your apartment would not have caused her death. What your sex act did caused her death. And I just want you to tell me and agree with me that that's what happened.
Why do you need me to tell you and agree with you if you know all this and you've got all these doctors and you've got all these facts? Why do you need my admission? Why?
Because it's not me, I'm telling you.
For your personal-
No, it's a judge. A judge and a jury want to know.
Well, they'll eventually they're gonna find out. Why do you need that information?
Because I'm the investigator putting this case together.
I know.
That's why I need it.
Okay.
I need every fact, every detail.
Okay, well then don't tell me I'm a liar when I'm giving you the truth.
Well, I don't think so, because the things that you're saying, the doctor is contradicting them because it couldn't have happened that way.
Couldn't have happened. Impossible. Didn't happen. What? Oh.
The amount of damage to her lower extremities.
I know, you told me 15
Okay,
times.
well, and then you're not even understanding it 15 times.
Yes, I am.
Imagine when the
I'm
judge or jury
trying to
tries
block
to
it
tell
out
you
now.
you're going to prison,
Well,
they're only gonna say it once.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll understand that.
oh, I will. They will. You know what I also do understand is not guilty. Understand that too pretty damn well.
Okay.
Understand that
You
really
got
well.
it.
Good. Not trying to be a dick or an asshole, dude. It's just, when you flat out call me a liar and you tell me,
Yep, I think you're lying.
that's great. When you flat out call me a liar and you tell me that I'm lying about what happened, we might as well be done talking.
The scene don't,
Okay,
Right,
great,
that's
then
what
what
you're
do you need me for? Then why do you need me talking to you right now?
I'm here to get a confession from you about that
Exactly.
you're sorry about what happened, and
Yeah,
that
of course I'm
what
sorry.
you did, you understand caused her death.
Yeah, we're not confessing nothing.
You're not confessing that what you did caused her death.
No, I'm not confessing nothing to you. I'm not gonna sit here and confess and so you guys can use it in court against me. I'm not gonna do that. If we're gonna take it this route, I'd just as soon talk to my lawyer.
Okay.
You know, I just, you know,
That's a
we're,
good route. It's
well, we're just going back and forth.
425.
You know, we're just going back and forth, man. I came here with the intention to tell you that what happened and, you know, the truth hopefully was gonna set me free, and that ain't the case.
You're right, it's not.
Exactly, so fuck it, let's go to trial.
All right.
Okay.
What are the counts up in front of you? If my math is right, if you want to add it up as I go along. 3 $1 bills, 1 $5 bill, 2 $10 bills. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 $20 bills. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 $50 bills. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 $100 bills. And if the math equals up, it's 3608. That sound about right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. They're gonna take you over, they're gonna book in, so if you wanted to eat something quick.
Are they gonna, am I gonna get charged or?
Well, what's gonna happen first though, Mike, is that you're gonna get booked in, and then
Just pending charges?
pending charges, so, you know, always takes a little bit of time. Did you want me to add that up, or are you?
What's that?
This
No,
all-
no.
That's right? Okay, all right. I added it up in front of him, because he's good to go with it, so.
How much was it?
3608 even, no change. So,
Where do you work? Because she's at construction stuff with your dad?
I'll have to get hold of Lynch or somebody, I'll have to get this
Yeah.
signed off then, so. All right.
Mike, why don't you stand up?
Just turn around for me, just put your hands right behind your back. Oh, hang on. Lock these up so you don't cinch up on there. All right, got that. Anything else, sir?
Yeah, let me get just a couple pieces of paper. I'll give him a search when he's moving.
Okay.